He might have just ran to the bitch and he had already fucked the bitch or whatever, you know what I mean? But as far as like on the podcast with that shit, it's always Joe Button because it's just like bro say, like you nigga, you brought it up. So what you bring up something, you expect me to bring my own intake to something that you gonna like? That's just like if you say fuck me. You expect me not to be like, man, nigga, fuck you. You see what I'm saying? You don't know exactly what I'm gonna say, but at the same time, you can't tell me what to say or how to take something. You see what I'm saying?
You can't control another person
Nah,
emotion and how they react, bro. Like that's just they
no.
want. Like you
Just be real.
can't.
I'm gonna just be real about it. And another reason why I feel like Joe Budden probably lied because he always be doing that shit and everything. You see how quick old girl was, the quick to vouch for it when she was like, it ain't about the girl. It's Shawty
Come on,
said it's the
Melissa.
principal.
Come on,
Yeah, she
Melissa
got
Ford.
on that quick. She said it's the principal. Yeah, you see how quick she vouched for that?
So
Like,
let me ask you this though, bro. Like, would you even get that emotional though? Like over a female? Like I ain't gonna argue with you, bro. No female family. Not at this age.
he said, I don't really think it's about the female. I think it's the
You think
principal.
the person?
You getting on the podcast and then you bring it up and then you try to make me look like a sap, but in all actuality, you lying. That's how I look at it.
You know what's so crazy about Joe, bro? Joe do that shit and slick be trying to diss and make his seem like, you know what I mean? Like try to make his stuff seem like he this and that. But Joe is known for doing some whole ass shit. Like you have
Okay.
a reputation for doing whole ass shit.
You got a whole
Like
track. Yeah, nigga got a whole track record of doing some whole ass shit. Nigga
so let
ain't
me
just
ask you this. Like, let me ask you this. When is all right as a bro, right? Is when is a female off limits?
all right now. If you my partner, you already know that shit off limits. It don't matter if she called me brother or if I call her sis or
Time
oh wait.
out, time out, time out. Wait for you to go there. Time out. Pause this shit. Are we talking about now? Or are we talking about when we was kids?
I mean, bro, if you want to bring up some shit when we was kids, you can bring up the shit when we
I'm
was kids.
asking. No. We're not going back. I'm just saying, what's the like?
Now,
I'm saying,
now into the adult world, we ain't
okay,
doing.
there we go. That's what I'm saying. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
we ain't doing no Saved by the Bell shit.
Cause you knew I was going with that shit, bro. Like you knew I was going with that shit. Cause nigga, we both.
We're not doing Zach
you.
Free
I know,
no more.
bro. I know. I have. Let me. While I'm on this bitch, bro, I'm gonna say this. I have done some light skinned nigga shit in my past, and I ain't even gonna say in my teens. In my 20s, I was goddamn, bro. Your girl couldn't be at my job, fam, for real, cause she was gone, like gone, and that's just how it was. But I'm not. I don't want to seem like I'm being that type of nigga on here. I just saying that's the truth. I have changed and grown as a man. Go ahead, bro. Shut up. Fool.
I know I've been changed. But no, though, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when we
Damn.
was young.
There we go. Start from the beginning. I want the full light skin because we ain't finna get on here and be fake, bro. We gonna talk about our light skin days because nigga, we both did them. Classics.
Bro, when we was young, like I mean, shit, that was kind of different though, because we was still kids and hormones was in effect. And then when you hanging with when you hanging out with the niggas who get all the bitches, it's like, bro, come on, bro, leave one for a nigga, bro. Damn, nigga, shit, nigga, what the fuck?
But see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like nowadays, I feel like what's off limits because it's like if I see you with a female that I smash, bro, I'm not from the trip, bro.
On the adult world, I'm gonna be real with you. So if you my partner, you a nigga I call my brother, you a nigga who I fuck with, it's like friend way more than an associate. Could damn near be family. It ain't even got to be to the fact if my mama know your mama or shit like that. If you a nigga who I fuck with, your girl is off limits, bro. That's off top. Your girl's off limits. Now, depending on how far y'all relationship was, say if y'all had a 3-month relationship and you start fucking and I run to the bitch 6 months later. I get her number or whatever. I pull up on you. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I saw Charlotte in the club. She was looking all right. She pulled up on me, and I got her number and shit, bro. Like, can I fuck her? If you say no, then right there is off limits. It's like, nah, bro, you know, goddamn, I still got feelings for Shawty. Then it's off limits type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's
But I
off
can
limits.
respect you even going to him though. You feel me? Like a lot of dudes ain't gonna do that.
Shit, bro. That's what a real nigga do. See, motherfuckers don't be trying to understand this. Niggas be dying about messing with another nigga woman, bro. Real talk.
Talk about it.
Niggas be
That's
in
real
prison.
shit.
Niggas be in prison for the rest of their life, bro, because they didn't walk in the house and they caught their woman fucking another nigga. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. And that's the honest God truth. That ain't no talk right there. That's the truth. So on some real shit, depend how you move out here, bro. It will keep you alive. So man, that's just being real. You gotta when it comes to it's different where if I don't know you and I'm at your girl, because if I'm in your house fucking your girl, I ain't gonna be mad at you because I don't know you. You just doing what you supposed to do. You catching a
That's
nut. I
real.
can't trip on that. But my nigga, when I
You
walk
know
in,
how you know what's so crazy about that? I didn't think like that in my 20s, bro. I would always go after the nigga. And now as I got older,
you want me
nah,
to be
bro,
real?
I would never do this shit. Like, because I feel like he don't, like you said, he don't know me, I don't know him. And to me, his loyalty and his respect ain't towards me because that shit, like he just doing what his nature is. That's him.
Definitely.
But my girl, oh, your ass knew better, and your ass knew what the fuck you was doing, and you knew what type of game you was trying to play. So I ain't even mad at the shit, bro. I ain't finna let nobody trick me out my emotions and no more. Like I ain't finna do all that shit. You know what? It's a blessing. If I found this shit out, because I ain't finna go through your phone, I ain't finna. If I found it out, it's a reason God sent this shit to me for me to find out. Feel me? Like
I'm gonna just keep it 1,000, bro. If it's my bitch and she's stepping up, I'm gonna keep it real. A nigga, bro, we see that shit. I don't give a damn what a motherfucker say, bro. We see that.
so you
We
feel like
know.
you see
We
it.
see it.
You feel like you actually see it coming.
Sometimes, bro, but I'm gonna just be real. We just don't put full attention on. We see it and be like,
There
nah.
you go. There you go. I
Some
like that.
a nigga be knowing. I don't give a fuck. A female be thinking they knowing sometimes. I'm gonna just be real. Y'all don't be knowing. Sometimes y'all might do, depending on how careless a nigga move. But a nigga, if a nigga really love you, he fucking with you because one thing a nigga don't want to ever see happen, if he love a bitch, is another nigga dicking his bitch down. I don't give a fuck. That's just being 1,000, bro. I'm
I'm gonna be
sorry.
real, bro. I'm gonna say this about females. Females know, but they good at not acting like they don't know.
Nah, they are. You right about that. That's some real shit.
You
True.
get
That's
what
true.
I'm saying? Cause they'll act like they'll hold that bitch. And I heard a female say she knew that this nigga was cheating for 3 months, stayed with the nigga. Act like she didn't fucking know until she got her shit together or whatever. Then she got the fuck on. But she been knew it. She played that shit off.
See, that's a
So
different
like
situation right there, though, bro, because that bitch was broke. She ain't had no reason. She ain't had no excuse but to sit there and got there act like she ain't know till she got on her feet. Was she
and
gonna
you got
go?
some females, but you got some people like females that envy and like not even envy, like they like they'll do some dirty ass shit to get you back. They might play like they don't know, and then they
Man, look,
really send your ass up to get you back for real, for real.
that could be true. I'm not gonna lie. But in the course of a bit, if a bitch homeless, she living with this nigga fucking off. She ain't got no money, no nothing. She living right. She eating good and everything. She got her feet kicked up. She ain't finna say a bitch ass thing until she go get
But
her
we
some
can
money
flip that and say
and
that
go do it.
about niggas too. If a nigga
Hey
living
man,
with a
nigga,
female that's
oh, oh, oh,
paying for everything,
I'm gonna be real with you. Much as I don't want to throw niggas under the bus, the majority, a lot of niggas be living up under bitches. I ain't gonna say niggas would be living up under a bitch
that's
with a job,
valid.
thing, with a job and all, like type. Nigga be having a
So
good
let me
job.
ask you this though: who would be the dumbass in that? The woman for allowing the shit, or the nigga just allowing, like just being that type of nigga?
Man, it's the nigga for being that type of nigga because this on some real shit, bro. I didn't seen this where a nigga that had a good job and be living in the bitch house, ain't got nothing in his name, ain't got a bitch ass thing in his name, just everything in her name. He be paying the bills, like you know what I mean. Like how dumb you look. You ain't building no credit. When you get your check majority of it's going to her. How dumb you looking when you can go get your own shit, pay your
Let
bills
me
on the
ask you.
first, stack your money, keep going.
But how many niggas you know? Let me ask you this: how many niggas you know the process or even know what it takes to get an apartment, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, how many have had? How many niggas do you really know that had their own apartment in their name?
I mean, I don't know a lot of niggas with houses and apartments and shit in their name, but I'm just be real. Like a lot of niggas, it come from. Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
give you
talking
two
about niggas
perspectives.
that trying to put it like you put it in your name because you trying to
That's
hide
why
something.
I'm gonna give you two perspectives of this real quick. So
Okay.
for a nigga, a lot of street niggas don't like to put shit in their name. They gonna move off
Yeah.
they're gonna move off their girl. It depends on how deep you is in the streets. That's smart because sometimes you have to stay off the radar, and depending on what you're doing, you have to be off that radar. Now, if you
But it's
ain't
a
doing
pro
it
to a
that,
con of that. I'm gonna tell you it's a pro to con of that.
it
Because
is.
you know
No,
if
it
you
is.
get locked up, like Ricky Freeway Rick, you know what happened to him in that situation.
See, this the whole thing though. This ain't the '80s and shit though.
Nigga,
Yeah, the '80s.
he didn't get out to the 2000 though.
Yeah, but still, this ain't the '80s though. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
But
this
go
ain't the
ahead.
'80s. But it's like it's just like this, bro. Like, depending on how deep you is with that shit, it's a good move because you don't want to. If you know, like, if you know you got 2, 3 bricks and a couple pounds and shit like that, you don't need no motherfucking goddamn. You don't need nothing in your name that goes into a loan. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need nothing because off top, to be for real, off top, when the next year come, you have to file taxes, and now you have to go through the hassle of keep doing that. You see what I'm saying? So you don't get a tax evasion put on you. And one thing you don't want to do is have the feds looking at you because when they look, they get nosy. They're gonna look at your criminal background. They're gonna look at where you didn't work at. They're gonna see how many times you might be lying. They get approved for certain shit with applications and getting shit typed up for you and shit and everything, and it's working. But when the feds see that shit, they gonna put one and two together, and they gonna be like, "Oh no, this nigga some bullshit." You see what I'm saying?
So what would be the other scenario then you were telling me about?
Uh, if you are a good dude, not trying to just say a street nigga ain't a good dude too though, but if you know what I mean, like go to work, take care of the fam, stay out the way. You know what I mean? You might go to the club, get your little drink every now and then, might hit the blunt every now and then or something like that, but you ain't in the streets like that. You will go home, you will work and really go home, nigga. You just do what niggas do sometimes. You know what I mean? I will always advise you to have shit in your name and build your name up, even if you fuck your credit up, because credit is just credit. You can always build it back up. I'm just being real. It takes money. Don't get me wrong, but even when you getting approved for credit, it's gonna take you money. You see what I'm saying?
All right. So I'm gonna kick this to you. I wouldn't put it in my name, and I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't. I would put it in an LLC only
Oh,
because
say something
only
like
because
yeah.
say you get big and a motherfucker try to sue you, they gonna sue you, right? Even if they sue the LLC, you want to get it to like how I'm trying to do my shit is get it like to an S corp. Then when I get to an S corp, I'm trying to get it to a point where I could get it to a trust. So I put all my shit in the trust, and then I run my trust. So nothing can be tied back to me. So if somebody try to sue me, all my shit is in the trust. You can't get shit out my trust. Feel me? So that part of the game, but that's the white people game that they don't tell you about.
They can still snatch your trust though.
They had to go through a lot. You have to go through a lawyer and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's like this. Say if you're a drug dealer and you
Mm-hmm.
might got say if you do got like a some type of club or something in your name. It ain't gotta be a club or something, you know what I mean? To try to, you know what I mean, to try to garnish your ways or how you showing how you getting your money and shit like that, you know what I mean? It still come with legitimate research on everything. You see what I'm saying? It goes from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. They gonna go all the way back. You see what I'm saying? They can snatch your trust. Matter of fact, they might can't snatch your trust, but they'll freeze the fuck out of it. Yeah, they'll freeze your shit. It won't do
Now the
nothing. It might just
trust, will they freeze the trust? I don't know.
yeah.
I know they do the
If,
bank account.
if
Sure.
it's the whole thing about a bank account is this, and what a lot of people don't know is this: banks already got money before we put money in there. When we put our money in the bank, all they're doing is investing our money. We just don't even know that they're studying investing the money every day.
That's why there's
While
no
we
point
just
of
got
putting
our
we
shit in.
lose we lose money by
Yeah,
putting our money and say just keeping it in the banks.
you do. You do. You really talk. You really do. And then it's another thing. Say if you put $2 million in the bank account and the bank crash, shit, nigga, you might be out of $2 million.
There you go, because they only do an insurance on like 100,000. But you smart as shit, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey man,
shit. That nigga been on game though, bro. I gotta respect that, bro. Much respect to that shit, bro. Because a lot of niggas don't even know that though, bro. Like, you put all that money in the bank. That's why I always bro. I'm trying to find like different ways to invest my shit now, bro. Like, even now, like when I get money in, bro, I'm trying to spend it. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm gonna remember what I was.
No, I'm just saying, like when I get my money in, I'm always spending it on like the brand, because if I hold on to that shit, I'm gonna have to pay that shit, a lot of that shit back. But when I'm spending it, yeah. But when I'm spending it on like these ads, bro, I spend a whole bunch on ads, bro. Like well, I spend a whole bunch for me, like a regular nigga. I can't compare to other shit, but when my tax lady do my bitch, she be like, damn, you spend a lot on advertisement. Like I spent what I filed, like I spent like $3K this year, just this year, and it's been a rough year for me on ads. So that's the game, bro. Like marketing, I be trying to tell people, bro, if you doing some shit and don't nobody know you doing it, you wasting your fucking time. Like when motherfuckers be getting mad at the NFL for putting Taylor Swift on TV, they not doing that shit because they give a fuck about you. They doing that shit because they know that it's an age group between, I'm gonna say 8 to 15 that don't watch football, but watch that shit because just Taylor Swift is on it. So now we got the views coming in from that generation. You already still got the people that's gonna watch it regardless if she's showing or not. So now you generating more revenue and now you expanding the brand. You there, bro? Damn, this shit, bro. Fuck, this shit was getting good too. Now you there? It's going in and out. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Damn, what happened?
You can hear me?
Now I can. What you were saying though?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, what you were saying?
Nah, I was saying. I agree with what you. Nah, I agree with what you were saying. You wasn't saying nothing wrong. I didn't even say anything. I was agreeing with you.
Oh, nah, man, it's just like a market.
That goes with Shannon Sharp. That goes with what Shannon Sharp says, bro. Because I'm telling you, he didn't. When he said that about Taylor Swift and Beyonce, he wasn't like saying that Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce. Taylor Swift can have a different type of crowd engaged into her than Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Take the average, like you just said, you take the average 8 to 15-year-old that's black. They don't give a damn if Beyonce gonna be at that goddamn game. They're gonna be like, so what? They're gonna be playing the game or on their phone or whatever, you know what I mean? Now you take the other crowd, they're gonna be like, oh, Taylor Swift is at the football game? They're gonna be on their phone trying to stream it. I'm just being
all about marketing, bro. It's all about marketing, bro. Like I be telling people this too. I'm gonna tell people this too. And what people don't understand is I can't stand Blueface and Christian, but they are some real great marketing motherfuckers, bro. Because all that drama shit they doing ain't nothing but publicity. But what people don't understand is even if it's bad, good or bad, it's still generating them money. You feel me? Like it's still generating them money, no matter what. As long as we really like keeping their name going on social media, it has engagement. So now that's where the money's coming in. People think just because you got a big ass following on social media that you getting a lot of money. I know a lot of broke ass influencer, females influencer, whatever you want to call them, on goddamn social media with a lot of followers, but don't know what the fuck to do with it. Because this shit, you can really turn your shit into a real business if you wanted to. But everybody just be, some people be trying to be on here living their high school dreams. And hey, that's how you want to live it. That's how you want to live it then, shit.
Hey, man. sometimes, bro, you can't even tell a grown ass motherfucker what to do. You gotta let them live their life and find out.
Oh nah, bro. Look, I ain't been telling nobody what to do. You can't control nobody, bro. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do,
Some
bro. Like,
Sometimes it's like this. There's nothing wrong with dropping jewels, but you have to know who to drop jewels on. Like if me and you was to get together, like I know I could tell you something, you can tell me something. You see what I'm saying? And we'll take heed to it. But sometimes some people are so misguided that you can't really put them back on that right path. We gotta let them shoot themselves in the head, or sometimes we
some
might
people
be
have to
lost.
learn
They
from
might be on a path
experience.
that might be the right. Yeah, facts. You have to learn
Nah,
from
you
experience.
nah, you right. Some people learn. Some people learn. You know, it's so crazy. You say that. My youngest son, Stephon, right?
Yep.
I could tell him the same shit over and over and over and over and over, and he don't see it. And I remember I was like that. I just know, but see, I'm the type of father where I understand him to the point where I'm like, bro, you gonna put yourself in a position where you gonna think I can bail you out, and I can't. And I told your ass 100 times, you can't let nobody trick you out of your emotion. Like, bro, like me and my kids have deep, like we have talks for real. And I see so much of me in them of what we went through as kids, and I try to guide them into the right spot. But it's only so much I can say. You know what I mean?
I
Sometimes
word.
they're gonna have to learn from going into, you know what I mean, doing whatever they're gonna do. But what I tell my boys and I tell my daughter, I tell my kids all the time, if I told you something and you choose to do it, you have to accept the consequences that come behind this shit. Don't be looking to make no excuses or run towards me or look for daddy. You have to accept it because I already told you. That's the life. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna goddamn sugarcoat this shit for you. It's not gonna be easy when you get out here in these outside in this world. You feel me?
No word. One thing about kids, man, you know how it is, bro. It's a whole process anyway. It's just like when you couldn't walk, you couldn't crawl, you had to learn all of that shit. So you can tell your kids a lot of shit. And the best thing about it, for real, from your perspective, is that you a dad. And they hear that shit from a dad, hearing that from a male's mouth. Like you don't even know how much really that means for real, because that really does mean a lot. A lot of folks don't think it just they just think like the mom can say something and only take heed to it. But a lot of folks don't already know. They already most kids look at their mom as the good guy anyway. And they looking at the dad as he's a good guy, but he's more of a villain too. And sometimes you have to put your villainous ways have to come out, and you have to put it into the dad perspective, and that shit works. That's just like right
Do
now.
you
If
ever
you
feel like do you ever feel like no matter what you do, that you're the parent that is always like it's nothing that you could do right sometimes? Like it's just like damn, I'm always like it's always something.
I wouldn't exactly say that, but put it like this: in a household where mom and dad, and then there's kids. Like
Mm-hmm.
dad is always the one that is always gonna have that chip on it. When it's time that something didn't happen, dad always got to be the one to carry that chip on the shoulder. Just being real. It don't be mama. It's gonna be dad. It don't matter if it's mama fault or anything. The kids gonna look like, man, daddy
Are
ain't
you
fucking.
saying like you
If
mean
you in
like
the
dad
house,
has to weigh all the problems on his shoulders?
yeah. Say if mom did something and fucked it up, it don't even matter. It's gonna be dad fault.
I feel you.
That's how most kids look at it. Yeah,
I think
kids look at it. They're gonna be like, oh shit, it's dad. They gonna that's just like if say if my girl ain't cook and the kids in there, and then I go in there and I be like, y'all ain't ate. They gonna be like, no, daddy, why you ain't bringing nothing to eat home? Knowing damn well she was supposed to cook hours ago. Me and her done talked about this. You see what I'm saying? You
I
see what I'm
feel you. I
saying?
see what you I feel like that too. Like I tell my kids and I tell my baby mama like, and I don't get like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. A lot of bro, the worst thing I can hear is when people feel like that they only supposed to take responsibility for their kids when they're with them. You get what I'm saying? It's like no matter where my kids at school right now. If fucking this school called me about anything, I'm responsible for that. So no matter where the fuck my kids are at, I'm responsible for that. You get what I'm saying? And like I feel what you saying,
No
like all
word.
that shit, like it's daddy fault. Like You feel me? Like I'm always responsible for my kids, no matter where they go, bro. And I would feel like that no matter what position I was in, if I didn't have them full time or not. Like that's just always the person I was, because I feel like if they're not with me, that's still my responsibility. They don't stop being my child when they're not with me. You get what I'm saying? So when people, if I hear that shit, I'd be like, who the fuck raised you? Like, how the fuck can you even think like that?
That's just how society is right now, man.
It's
You
sad,
ain't
bro. Like,
gotta be raised to it. It's just how it is. It's so accustomed. It's just boom. That's what already falls in line. It just keep going. It's a repeated process.
how do we break the process?
I don't know, bro. That's
I
a
mean, we
hard ass.
already started with us. I ain't gonna lie to you. Us
That
two, me, you, Jared, we broke our cycle.
only way you can actually break that process is say if when you used to come out the hospital instead of say if the dad can just walk out the hospital like how the mom can walk out the hospital. That's the only way you start. That's the only way you can goddamn change that process for real, for real.
But shit. So really, in long terms, what you're saying is the only way we could break it is we married to somebody, because you can't, as a father, you can't walk out of the hospital with your child.
That's what I'm saying. So unless the
Like,
term,
oh damn, now it's like, do you like, is marriage even a topic nowadays though?
I mean, to be real, bro, like, bro, I hate to say it like this, and it's true, but at the same time, it ain't true. Who and a lot of folks they ain't really trying to be married. Then you got a lot of folks, some folks who is, but you got some folks who really don't just want to be married for real, for real.
Could you see yourself marrying somebody that you already seen naked before you seen naked?
I don't know.
You
I
get what I'm
don't
saying?
know.
Like,
I'm
could
gonna
you
keep it
marry
real.
somebody you seen naked before you already before that you had that you could you marry somebody you seen naked before you seen naked?
I'm just saying when it comes to that, like shit, I don't know. What is she supposed to be like a stream girl? Or something like,
You say what?
I don't know. What you mean? Shit, answers?
She could be a dancer. She could be on OnlyFans. She could be on Twitter. Man, you know how they getting it in these days. I ain't just. Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me? Damn, this shit went out again. Can you hear me? Every time this shit get good, I still hear you. I mean, I can't hear you, bro. You back on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro? Fuck. Bro, can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro? Shit.